Hello there. I wanted to just give you some information again. As you read at the top of this post, I wrote definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And I believe that it is time for a more holistic, preventative approach to cancer. I believe that we can do prevention. So statistics say that 1 in 2 will get cancer in their lifetime and 1 in 4 will die. I believe that we can be proactive and we can change those numbers. And I believe that you would want to change those numbers. And I believe that you would never want anybody in your family to get cancer. And I believe that there are some things that we can be proactive about. One of them is about taking more of a holistic approach to cancer. And healing and prevention. Actually, there was a great book written by, it's called Cancer's Not a Disease, It's a Survival Mechanism, and it's Andreas, Moritz. And again, in any book that you're reading, you may not like everything that's in the book, as you know, there are very few books that I read from cover to cover and I say I believe in everything. But he absolutely has a phenomenal concept of that cancer's, not a disease that you have to die from, but it is actually a survival mechanism. It's a way of your body telling you that something is out of balance. And in a lot of cases, it is more has to do with our mental emotional state that's out of balance, or what's up between here and how that affects our whole body with stress and our immune system than environmentally or genetics. And I believe that. And that's why I've seen, excuse me, great results with people using homeopathic medicine, because homeopathic medicine works with the entire body, the mental emotional state plus the physicals. And when you can put the mental emotional state and together with the physicals and get a perfect match with that, or as close as perfect match as you can with the homeopathic medicine that like cures like, that's when you get the greatest results. And I've seen it over and 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 over again. And so I believe in a holistic approach. I believe that everybody should be on their homeopathic constitutional remedy. And I believe that it is a great way for prevention of all illnesses, not just cancer. Cancer is just more of a wake-up call, like, hello, we've reached our outer limits now, and we have to do something about this. As well, I've said this over and over again, I believe that every person should get their CEA blood tests done, because it is a marker that they use when you're doing chemotherapy and radiation. Canadian Cancer Society states that when a person is getting what they call traditional treatment, the CEA blood test is used to monitor whether the treatment's working. So that means your numbers will actually come down. So why are we not using a CEA blood test prior? So like we do, when we get glucose and cholesterol done, we should be getting this marker done as well. And just so you know, if you live in Ontario, it is your right to get it, whether your family doctor or a specialist or oncologist say no. It is actually your right to get it. You will have to pay for it. It's around $35, but it is the best $35 you're ever going to spend. Is it a perfect test? No. Is it a benchmark? Is it something to go by? Absolutely. And it's far better to be preventive or proactive to do something than it is to wait till you're in stage 4 cancer. So this is all we've got in Ontario, in Canada, to be able to use a blood test that is actually showing us where our cancer, general cancer protein markers are in our body. So I believe that we should be doing this. I believe that the Phoenix Rising Center will be an answer for all those that have cancer and that want to do more of a holistic complementary approach to cancer care. And Lord, and that the Lord also will come down and touch people when we pray for them, because I do believe that it is a holistic approach. It is the mind, the body, and the spirit all together. Now, you don't have to believe in God. You don't, to receive prayer. And that's the awesome thing about who God is and who Jesus is, because people didn't believe in him, but they were still touched and they were healed. And that's what I believe the Phoenix Rising Center will be all about. And people will be healed of cancer and other health issues as well, but primarily cancer. Because statistically, if 1 and 2 are going to get cancer and 1 and 4 are going to die, there's a huge need out there for a complementary care facility that looks after everything, the mental, emotional state, the physical body, and the spiritual body. So here's what I need help with. I actually believe we have a piece of property and building in mind. It only costs $19 million. And I know some people are going to sit back in shock and say, $19 million? Well, this is the reality. The reality is right now in Ontario in 2018, people are spending $750,000 to $1 million on a house. On a house. So this is a piece of property that's over 50 acres. It is exactly the building on it that we need. And I need help. I need people that are fundraisers. I need people that are focused on helping people, for prevention and cure of cancer. I believe that there are enough people out there that $19 million is nothing. People raise money all the time towards cancer research. Why don't we raise some money towards cancer prevention? Why don't we raise money to look at it in a proactive approach? Why don't we raise money to then do something different than what has been doing over and over again? Like I said, definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We need a change, and I believe the Phoenix Rising Center will be that change. So, how can you help me? Well, obviously, if you have any passion to help people with cancer or prevention of cancer, please get a hold of me. Email address is founder@phoenixrisingcenter.ca, and center is spelled CENTER. The office number is 905-768-0848. Please contact me. We need volunteers. We need people to back us. We need people with the same vision and passion. There's got to be some better answers, and I know there are. I absolutely know they are. I've seen it. And so will you join me to help and join together in unity to help those within those statistics of 1 and 2 getting cancer and 1 and 4 will die? We can change those numbers. I need your help. So again, if you have any fundraising background or you have a passion to volunteer and help out with this cause to raise $19 million and help with the facility, that is where the need is at this particular moment. So again, prevention is the key. I believe the Phoenix Rising Center will be the difference that will make in people's lives with cancer. Thanks.